Why do so many smart, educated, capable women spend months, sometimes years, trying to make money online and still end up with almost nothing to show for it? It's not because they're lazy, it's not because they're not smart enough, and it is definitely not because online business doesn't work. It's because most moms are being told to build businesses in a way that does not fit real life, real time and energy constraints, or real motherhood. And in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest reasons most moms never make real life-changing money online. And the last one is the most important because it's the one that quietly keeps women stuck the longest. If you've been working hard, trying different strategies, and wondering why it still feels harder than it should, this video is for you. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kimberly Latona. I've spent the last 15 plus years coaching entrepreneurs and building online income streams while raising 3 young boys and working part-time hours. Over the past decade, I've tried a lot of business models. And what I've learned is that making money online is not just about effort. It's about choosing a business model and a system that actually fits your life. This strategy I'm going to show you completely changed my life and what has been possible for my family, and even allowed my husband to quit an exhausting career in the restaurant business and gave us the opportunity to take a transatlantic cruise and then travel the world full time last year with our 3 young kids. So, women, especially busy moms, do not need more hustle. They need less noise and a simple, proven roadmap. So, the first reason most moms never make real money online is that they overcomplicate everything from the beginning. They think they need multiple social media platforms, a fancy website, expensive software, a complicated funnel, a brand shoot, a logo, 5 offers, and a content calendar for 6 different apps. This is exhausting, and that's before you even make your first dollar. The truth is, complexity sometimes feels productive, but it just delays action. And this is one of the reasons I love simple tools like System.io. I run my entire business on System.io, and there's a free version that it goes up to 2,000 subscribers, which is before you make your first money. Like you can just be using this system for free before you make a dollar. You're not spending any dollars. Okay? Because if you're looking for the best platform to sell digital products online, especially as a beginner, I want the answer to be simple, affordable, easy to learn, and all in one place. Okay, you shouldn't have to page together multiple systems in order to work. Okay, the more systems that you have, the more complicated that it is, the more likely it is to break or not work the way that you want it to, or you having to like hire someone else to get it to work and to get or to fix it. Okay. And the more complicated your setup is, the less likely you are to stay consistent. And consistency is what makes you money, not complexity. Okay. Number 2, they don't have a simple, repeatable system. Okay. The second reason most moms don't make money online is they just don't have a simple, repeatable system. They're doing random acts of marketing. They're posting here, they're trying a reel here, they're making a Canva graphic, they're writing half an email, they're changing their offer, then disappearing for 3 weeks because life got busy. That is not a system. Okay, a system says, this is how I get traffic, this is how I capture leads, this is how I follow up, this is how I make sales. Okay, and a lot of that can be automated. And that is why I teach a very simple structure. Okay, here it is. It goes from your traffic, which is the content that you're posting on one platform, to your freebie, which is an opt-in with automated email delivery, to the emails, then to the offer, which is the sale at checkout. Okay, that is the whole system. And when you pair that with basic automations, the business becomes so much lighter. It's not perfectly passive, but it's much more efficient and effective. Okay, because efficiency matters when you're a mom, especially if your energy is limited, not just your time. So if you want the simple version of that system, download my free Digital Freedom Business Blueprint below. It is especially helpful if you are trying to figure out how to sell digital products online without marketing investment, or if you want a beginner-friendly model that's realistic for busy moms. Okay, so the third reason most moms don't make money online is that they choose the wrong business model. They pick a business model that requires them to be on all the time. And this is a big one. I have been there and I was tricked into doing, not tricked, but I have done so many businesses where I thought that it was going to be passive and it was actually required so much time and so much energy and so much learning and constant content and constant work and manual effort and low margins and just daily output to keep the income coming. And a lot of businesses look exciting on the surface, but underneath they require so much time and energy and effort and investment. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I believe digital products with simple automated systems are the best model for many moms. Because once the product is created and the system is set up, your main job just becomes driving traffic to the system. So you're not fulfilling inventory, you're not doing one-on-one services all day, you're not recruiting a team, you are not rebuilding the business every week from scratch. This is why one of the best ways digital products to sell online if your goal is freedom, leverage, and lower overhead. Okay, number four, the fourth reason most moms never make money online is that they keep switching. Okay, this is another big one. They switch side hustles, platforms, offers, mentors, strategies, niches, content styles. Okay, and every time they switch, they lose momentum. And this is exactly why I teach the 5 1s. And really, my version is the 6 1s. Okay, and that is one offer, one target audience, one problem that you're solving, one platform, one strategy, and the sixth one that I've added myself is one mentor. Okay, because when you stop switching, your efforts start to compound. You finally get enough data, enough repetition, enough clarity, enough consistency, and that's when things really start to click. But if every month you're trying a new idea because the old one felt slow, you never actually get to the part where the momentum kicks in and everything does become actually slow. Okay, number 5. This is the biggest reason of all, okay? Most moms don't make good money online because they're trying to do it alone. Just like motherhood, it takes a village. And that might sound dramatic, but it's true. Because even if you have a good idea, a decent product, free tools, and a simple system, you can still get stuck in self doubt or procrastination, perfectionism, inconsistency, confusion, or just feeling alone in it all. When you don't have support, every obstacle feels bigger. Every failure feels personal, and every mistake feels like proof that maybe this just isn't for you. Okay, maybe that you're just like not cut out for entrepreneurship. But it's usually not a talent problem. It's usually a support problem, which is why accountability matters so much. It's why community matters. It's why coaching matters. And this is why spaces like my Digital Freedom Collective matter. Not because you need more information, but because you need a clear path, a place to ask questions, accountability to keep you going, and support when your brain wants to talk you out of it. So, this is the part that most women underestimate. They think that they just need the right strategy, but the truth is, the right strategy without support still gets abandoned all the time. And the women who make it are often not the smartest or the most polished. They're the ones who stay in the room long enough to make it win. Okay? It's just like going to the gym. If you make a commitment to go to the gym, to get healthy, to exercise, and you don't have any accountability, like the chances of you following through for the whole year, maybe it's your New Year's resolution, the chances of you following through for the whole year if you have no accountability and you didn't tell anyone that you were doing it and you have no support system are like really slim, right? But if you have the support and the accountability, you are so much more likely to follow through and actually reach your goal. So if you've been wondering why you're not making money online yet, I want you to hear this. It does not mean that you can't do this. It does not mean that you're not cut out for entrepreneurship. It may simply just mean that you've been overcomplicating it, or you don't have a system, or you chose the wrong business model, or you've been switching too much, or you've been trying to do it alone. And that is fixable. So don't forget to download my free digital freedom business blueprint below. And now that you understand why most moms stay stuck, the next question is, what would I actually do differently if I were starting a business today? That's exactly what I break down in my next video. So watch that next, because when you pair these two videos together, you'll understand both what's holding you back and what to do instead. See you in the next video.